Welcome to your weekend focus, May the 1st and 2nd, 2021. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I truly do send it back to you. Know that I love you. So we have, first of all, let's start at the beginning. We go into May, which changes the numerology. So for May, that's the 5th month of the year, so it's automatically a 5 energy. But we want to add it to the year for the true numerology for the month of May 2021, which would be 5 plus 5, which equals a 10. 1 plus 0 is a 1. So it's very much a 1 energy. But let's start at the 5 energy because we have May being the 5 and 2021 being a 5 energy. And the 5 energy, first of all, it's a very busy energy. You can find yourself going in many different directions, doing a lot of things, multitasking a lot more than usual. You're always on the go. So it could be one of those kinds of months, but it also is about joy and happiness and celebration, giggles and laughter. It's about creativity. It's about finding your voice and speaking your voice, your truth. It's about sensuality and romance and bringing in the beauty into your life, the harmony into your life. So 5 plus 5 is a 10 energy, and that is all about the new beginnings, the new starts, going into a new season, going to an elevated path, things becoming easier to handle, to maneuver your way through. I heard manipulate your way through, but I changed it to maneuver your way through, but somebody needed to understand that you need to actually chart out maybe your actual steps. Wait for the right situation, wait for the right timing. You're not manipulating in a bad way. You don't want to, as the house is burning, say, what was that? What was the joke I saw the other day? Oh my gosh, I can't remember now. It was like you're in a fire or something. It was like, I wonder what fire extinguisher foam has for long-term problems. I don't know whether or not I want to use that. And you're sitting there in the burning building. So anyways, I don't know where that came from. I hope you had a little giggle on that at least. So the 10 energy then moves into the 1 energy, 1 plus 0. And we know that every time a 0 is involved in the numerology, it gives that 1 energy a godlike energy, a presence, a strength. So it is about the 1. It is about the independence. It is about being the trailblazer. It is about being the pioneer in your life. It is about ego. It's about how you wear your hair and what clothes you wear. And somebody, when I said that before with the ego, we all have our own certain fashion style. We all feel comfortable in different clothes. We all look better in some than others. And we naturally get a look about us. But, so let's say you always wear very strong office attire, whether or not it's a suit or it's um, a skirt and heels and the proper beautiful blouse with whatever it is. Anyways, you have the right jewelry, you have the stud earrings, right? The small necklace, office attire. But what if you came to work the next day kind of looking more like you were a 70s go-go dancer? You got your leather boots up to your hips and the blonde hair straight out with the headband on it, and just have the shag bangs there, and the eyelashes that are this long, those big what were they called? But they were these huge heels and platform shoes. And you walked into work. Do you think anybody would say something's different about them today? Perhaps, huh? So the clothes you wear defines who you are. It's your first impression that you're giving to the world when you're meeting somebody new, right? The kind of clothes you wear, the kind of jewelry you're wearing or not wearing. And people subconsciously read into that and read into that. There's many a story about, the executive or the new minister will dress up like a hobo and come in and see how many people welcomed the hobo in and how many tried to turn the hobo away based on his appearance alone, the clothes he was wearing at the time. So, here I'm ready to do the reading, and that's just the May energy. So that we'll be experiencing the whole month of May. Now, and May is a beautiful time because all those beautiful flowers that we experienced in April on the trees and whatnot now start to turn into the actual fruit or perhaps the actual vegetable that we will be enjoying in our fall time. So it's about, okay, we've got the basics. Now we need to build on those basics. Now we need to put in the work. Now we need to put in the growing season. Now it's the time to get busy and nurturing our dreams, our goals, our desires, ourselves. Nurturing ourselves so that we're strong. Saturday is the 1st, so that's the one energy. We already talked about the one energy. If we do the numerology of the day, it's an 11, so it is about making that commitment to yourself, preparing for the long haul, not the shortcut, making that commitment to yourself, making that commitment, and cutting away things that no longer serve a purpose, serve a value in your life. To remove it, to make way for new experiences, new paths, new things, new people to come in, new environments. And then on Sunday we have May the 2nd, so we have the 2 energy. So it could be about decisions and indecision. It could be about not really feeling our balance, but wanting to create a balance in our life. It's about in relationships, couples, right? So it could be you and a best friend. It could be a parent, a child, a sibling, a spouse, a best friend, an associate, a partner. And if we do the numerology of the day, it would be a 12 energy. So the 12 energy is the hangman energy. The 12 energy is about just slowing it down, stopping, thinking about how you want to take the next step forward. Somebody asks you a question, don't respond right away. Take it back a moment and think about what your answer is, because if you think about it for a second or two, you will come up with more choices in how to respond. And if you don't believe that, then remember the last time you told that story about that thing that happened to you, and they said this, and you said that, and they said this, and oh my goodness, and you know what I should have said? I know what I should, I thought about this after, and I wish I would have thought about it at the time, because it would have been the perfect thing to say. And then you say it, and they go, oh yeah, that would have been perfect. If you would have taken a step back, you probably would have had that zinger. But because you reacted instead of taking that step back, thinking it through, how you want to respond, in order to grow your success, in order to stand in your integrity, in your truth. One plus two is a 3, so it's all about, that's a very fertile energy. It's about growth. It's about your inner child. It's about coming together of, your inner child and the creation of new things in your life, or new interests, new growth, new beginnings, new starts, new environments, new people, new ways of doing, being, becoming, new things added to your routine. Okay, let's get to the cards. The sun. It's all about you. There's your one energy, the sun. I believe the sun is a 19. So 9 plus 1 is a 10, which is a 1. And here the sun shows up and says, yes, this is the start of your path. This is the most wonderful thing about this card is the celebration of the path that you've already walked. The knowledge that you built up, the trust in your intuition that grew stronger, and combining your heart and your mind to act together. And it's your accomplishments that you've made it to here and now. And it's because of celebrating your accomplishments, recognizing your accomplishments. Maybe your accomplishments are being recognized, and you are, you get that promotion, you get that raise in pay, you get that acknowledgement, you get that thank you, you get that opportunity presented to you. So a lot of things can happen because of your past accomplishments. And this is about taking your past accomplishments and now building on top of those past accomplishments for the new accomplishments that are ready to come. Now, the light doesn't come from the sun. The light comes from you. Because the more you understand, the more you know, the more you grow, the more you experience, the more wisdom you gain, the more light you have. And as your light grows, guess what? You start to see the path that was hidden from you before. It's like a light switch goes on in a dark room and you can see all four corners. And now you know how to go forward. You know how to utilize your dreams, your passions, your abilities to take you to the next level and beyond. The Ten of Swords. Well, we haven't seen the Ten of Swords in quite some time. Now, I had somebody once say, gee, Tilly, in my deck, my Ten of Swords looks like a crime scene. And then, you know what? Some of them do, right? It talks about total death of the old way of being. Okay, so it's like, because I'm not going to say what I usually say about this card. I'm told that, no, it's a time that you say goodbye to the old you and start creating the new you. And we evolve every day. We wake up every morning as a new person. We just don't realize that, certain skin cells have died and new ones have generated. And, our body is constantly. And we don't notice it, but you don't see somebody for 10 years and you notice it, right? You notice the change. We transform every day. These swords in our back here, and what I'm really getting from this card is they are our struggles, they are the challenges, they are the hurdles, they are the anxieties and the fears we've had to face in order to get here to the here and now. And yeah, we could feel pretty beaten up over that. We could feel pretty tired. It's acknowledging the struggle to understand how much strength and courage you truly do have. Because there was a time, if you take each one of those swords at the face value of it was a challenge, it was a struggle, we didn't think we were going to make it through. We stayed awake at night wondering, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through this? What can I do? What can I say? Who can I turn to? And this is the time now when we feel that sun breaking through the clouds. The 10 is the new beginning. The 10 is we are ready for, the challenges and everything that we have gone through, the chaos is starting to go behind us, but we don't feel that way. It's like a rainstorm. You would still look outside, it's still raining, but it's not that downpour that it once was. The sun is starting to pop through the clouds. We start to feel the warmth. We start to feel the energy come back into our bodies. We start to push ourselves up, brush ourselves off, look our tomorrow in the eye, our today in the eye, and know that we are going to be successful. Know that we've got this. That we have been preparing ourselves our whole life for this moment in time. The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is very much about making sure that there is a balance within relationships. Making sure you're not giving too much of yourself away or not receiving in return. It's got to be a two-way street. It can't be a one-way street. It can't be the one that always is filling the hand. So do you have someone leaning on you, um, taking up, your resources, your time, your energy in some way that's, you know, and it's okay when people do that in your life, so long as it's a two-way street. So long as there's some kind of, two hearts melting as one because of the experiences, because of the give and take, because of the compromises, because of the helping of each other and the supporting of each other. And so I get this more that make sure that you're not giving yourself away for the wrong purposes, for the wrong venues, for the wrong um, situations. You're working somebody else's agenda. You're giving their agenda your focus rather than your own agenda. They're not helping you. They're not supporting you. Or you're not supporting them. It could be that you see that you haven't really been living up to the bargain, that you haven't been making any compromises, that you haven't had to, um, you know, step outside your comfort zone and grow a little bit. We're just asking the other person, perhaps. So it's a time to say, okay, so now I need to look at what I can do to make this relationship strong. Look at this. The Empress comes out. She's been hiding in the deck, and we've been doing nothing but talking about her for a week straight, I think. Um, this is fertility. This is new opportunities. This is planting the seeds. Look at that full moon above us. So this is the time to prepare the soil. This is the time to understand, what are rocks and what are weeds, and we have to aerate that soil, and we have to maybe fertilize that soil. Put some peat moss or whatever to your soil to make it strong, to make it healthy, full of nutrients for that seed that we're going to plant. So we need to make sure that our mind, body, and spirit are in balance. We need to make sure that our environments are is an environment that we can grow in, that we can grow our dreams in, that we can grow that seed within and develop it and nurture it and grow it and mature it to the possibilities we see for it now and the possibilities we'll see for it in the future, because trust me when I say the horizon will expand as you step upon the path. And the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is usually that little wink from God, your angels, your spirit guides, giving you something, giving you a message, giving you an understanding that you are on the right path. So you say, you know what, I'm going to take a risk on myself. I'm going to do whatever it is that you want to incorporate into your life or remove from your life for that matter. And you start doing the action, and all of a sudden something comes in to cement that action into place that moves you even farther forward, opens up new doors for you, brings in the support you need. Or, and that support could be energy, that support could be time, that support could be people, that support could be financial. But it's telling you that you are on the right path, because we have been asked to take a risk on ourselves, an educated risk, mind you, but a risk nonetheless, to move past our fears, to move past our limitations that we've put on ourselves. Push ourselves out of our comfort zones. Not the easiest thing to do when we have the sun in Taurus, I know. Let's see what our mantra card is. Good fortune, invite the magic in. We had this last week. Or was it this past week? This week. Might have been this week that we had it. Good fortune. Expect it to come your way. Okay? Invite the magic in. I can tell you so many things in my life on a daily basis. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this works, okay? I can tell you hands down that if you put your true faith and trust in it, and that's easier said than done, okay? I remember one time I was at a bazaar, okay? And I was just kind of playing, and there was a draw over on the side, and the one draw was this beautiful, huge vase with these lilies and lights, and it was just gorgeous, and it was huge, and it was, oh, it was one of those things that you'd never spend the money on, but gosh, that would look good in my house. And I said, oh, I said, I know exactly where I'm going to put that in my house when I win it. And I filled out the ticket for it. And then there was some jewelry, and I said, oh, I said, that is my color. It was like a blue sapphire on silver. Oh, it was gorgeous. I'm gonna win that. And then there was this beautiful little handbag, this black evening handbag, and I said, wouldn't that look smashing? I said, to as an accessory to the jewelry that I'll be wearing. And then I walked away. I won all three of those things that day. But it's because I didn't worry, and even when they were calling the numbers, I thought, no, they're going to call mine. I just was in that kind of mood. No, they're going to call mine, and they did. And everyone's like looking at me with like, you know, this. They didn't. They smiled and clapped and congratulated me, but I know they weren't happy for me. But I didn't put any doubt in it. I just simply stated, this is where I'm going to put this in my house. This is, I could see it on myself, and I could see myself with my little handbag. I could even see the dress I would be wearing. And I didn't give it another thought. I didn't say, oh no, well, I won't be able to find another piece of jewelry ever that will go with that dress. So if I don't win this, I won't have anything. Because chances are I wouldn't have won it. But the little things, the little things, your day-to-day things that you do, you know, just ask for help to make the right decisions, to have the courage, to have the stamina, to have, you know, oh, you know, hey, I've got to do this thing and I really need a little more stamina than I'm feeling. So once I get going, you know, just keep me motivated and keep me moving. Give me that stamina I need. You'll get it. Try it. Prove me wrong. Please. Good fortune. Let the magic in. Invite the magic in. Ask for it to appear. In the smallest of things, all the time. I had one boyfriend that says, oh, I wouldn't want to ask that often because, you know, you might only get so many tries. What, you think they've got a little chalkboard up there? They're going 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, no, no. She's used 5 this month. She's on her own. Of course not. There's no expiry dates. There's not too much or not enough. Well, there is not enough. Try it. You'll be amazed. Welcome to the magic of life. All good things are coming your way. You deserve your heart's desires. So allow yourself to feel good about that. When you send out positive energy and are ready to receive, everything moves into action. You don't need to understand how it happens. Just trust the universe that it is at work and will rearrange itself to make the right things happen for you. After you've asked for what you desire, give thanks and trust that it will occur. I trust in the magic of life to fulfill my desires. I trust in the magic of life to fulfill my desires, to put a smile on my face, to lighten my heart. And if I hadn't been going on and on, we have to still get to the animal here. So I'd be talking about ordering that salad in the restaurant. So for those of you who have listened to me before, you know, you ask for it and then expect it. Believe it will come. Push it out of your mind and go and do something else. Or put your focus on your goal, your dream, your desire, what you're asking for help with. I kid you not. I kid you not. Believe. Believe, magic, wish, unexpected. Believe in yourself, and there will come a day when others will have no choice but to believe in you too. Unicorn tells you that sometimes you get so caught up in the reality and stresses of life you forget that there is magic all around you, but especially within you. Remember to keep wishing and believing in those wishes. It's when you forget to wish, when you forget to believe, that you stop receiving. It may be little, it may be big, but surprises and unexpected gifts happen when you least expect them. Being open to the unexpected turns in the road of life is an important part of your success. By letting go of some of the control and allowing yourself to ride through your life unplanned but with a vision, a dream, a faith, a belief, the twists and turns may in fact lead you to the most wonderful of surprises. I think that's it. I think it's showing off. We have a well, hang on. There is more. Guess we haven't had him in a while. I forgot about the unicorn, how long it is. When you feel the world has turned on you, the white noise becomes even louder. When you panic, your vibration lowers, which puts you out of sync with the vibration that you need to attain the positive things in life. Remember when we were talking about the sun card, the first card, raising your light, raising your vibration. You get the understanding, you get the clarity, you know the next steps. When you panic, your vibration lowers, which puts you out of sync with the vibration that you need to attain the positive things in life. By cleaning the negative filter, you can rise to a higher vibration that can help push messages through more clearly. When you panic, get frustrated, stop believing, the windows of your soul begin to fog. You can attempt to wipe them, but they will continue to fog unless you utilize a tool to unfog. So press that defrost button so that the light can shine in with clear messages as to your path. Tools can include meditation, writing, journaling, exercise, massage, talking with a friend, taking a shower or bath, maybe even sipping on your favorite tea or coffee. Unicorn wants you to know that you must clear your mind from cannot, can't. Expect good things, you will get good things. Expect bad things, chances are the bad things will find you. Always expect your desires. Focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Always expect miracles. Always expect miracles. If you don't believe you can have it, you never will have it. If you don't believe that you can have it, all your dreams and wishes, you never will. It's time. It's time for you to start believing again that you can have all your dreams and desires come true. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.